Hey guys, it's Jay here. Today I'm gonna do the BJD Superhero Tag. I stumbled across it and I thought it looked like fun. This tag is by Tatsuko. I'm not sure if you're supposed to say the OXs. If not, I'm sorry. And I will link to the original video down below. And with me, I have Nate. He is my EID Chase, and he's on the superhero body. So I figured, superhero body, superhero tag, let's go. Well, it used to be Dream of Doll, but since they're now defunct, I don't think I can exactly, say them. So it's probably a pretty good tie between Lutz and Switch, if Switch counts as a well-known company. I mean, they do everything in limited runs, and they have a pretty bustling secondhand market, probably because of the limited nature. But I don't know exactly if they, count. So I'll have to say Lutz. I'm gonna say the Dream of Teenager Dukin. And if only because I stared at that doll for years before I ever, got into the BJD hobby. He was my grail, and I was finally able to get him on the secondhand market, probably shortly before DOD went kaput. I know it was when they had stopped taking PayPal. Although they hadn't been taking PayPal when we got our 2 MSDs from them. But, yeah. Definitely him. I'm pretty confident that no matter how he's styled, I'll still be able to recognize him because he's my favorite, and he always will be. This one's pretty hard. I mean, all my dolls are paired up with chronically spaced dolls, so I love them so much. But I guess if you put a gun to my head and I had to choose, it would probably be So and Shun. And that's mostly because they are so different stylistically. I mean, Soul, who is chronically spaced Super Senior Delph Flood, is, punk rocker dude, total badass. But Shun, who is my doll family aged 1U, is a pale little nerd boy. So I think they're adorable looking together. I was so happy that we finally got to shell those 2 characters, and they are perfect. Also, the characters themselves, like personality-wise, are total opposites. Like I said, Shun's a little nerd boy. He's obsessed with video games and anime and comics and cosplay, and so it's just like, this hot rocker dude who I don't think really gets why Shun is into the things he's into, and they're just cute. Question 4. What's your dolly Kriptonite? I had a hard time with this one because I wasn't sure if it meant like something that you hated so much that it like repelled you, or if it was something that caused you to spend a lot of money. But based off of the video I watched, I think it's something that like you have to throw money at. And I believe I have a doll eye problem. Real pretty eyes, especially urethane eyes, are my utmost weakness. I'll get to where I'm real happy with someone's eyes, and then I'll be like, oh, look at these urethane eyes, I want to buy like 20 pairs. Like, if I didn't have bills to pay, I probably would have purchased every in-stock doll bakery eye I could. Okay, my favorite fantasy sculpt thus far is Doll Chateau Elizabeth. She has a spider body that is amazing, and she's so creepy. I love her face. I love everything about her, and I really, really want her just so I can do some weird, creepy shit with her. Honestly, I love just about all of Doll Chateau's fantasy dolls. They're so weird and twisted, and that's my favorite thing. Well, I'm not popular in the hobby, and I don't really interact with people on Den of Angels or even on Tumblr that much. I've also had a lot of luck in the secondhand market where all my transactions have gone as planned, so nothing weird, nothing untoward. So I'm gonna say I got nothing for this one. This asshole right here, Nathaniel here, is an EID chase. Like I said at the beginning, he's on the superhero body and he's heavy. I made the mistake once of taking this guy to an anime convention and I carried him around for a little bit and I thought my arms were going to fall off. I think I've taken him to a meetup before too. I can't exactly remember, but he's super heavy and so I don't like to take him out that much. This one was easy for me. It's a Lutz in your Delph Annette. I don't really like a lot of female sculpts for some reason. My favorites usually tend to be the eyeball females, but this particular girl I fell in love with when I saw her on Lut's website forever ago. This is like pre-doll hobby for me when I was in college and I just, you know, found out what a BJD is. I don't know, it's something about her face and probably in part the way they have her styled that I just love, and I really want to get her to shell my character Maeve. I just knew she'd be perfect for her, so one day I'm gonna make that happen. I only have 2 females right now, and one's a sprite, so by default, Lilith gets to win that title. She is a dream of teenager Ian, and Lilith, the character, is a witch. She's not a nice person, and even though she's in a really kind of messed up, twisted relationship with someone, she still will like kick ass, take names, stuff like that. She slings a lot of curses and what have you. I gotta develop her more, is what I'm saying. When I get that senior Delph Annette to shell Maeve, Maeve will probably be the answer to this question. Accidentally or on purpose? If we're gonna say on purpose, I really fucked up Scourge on purpose. He's got lots of gouges in him now that I put there for the purposes of the mod. There's like a spot by his nose, I think, that I scratched on accident that just got worked into the mod because, you know, embrace your mistakes. And if we want to say accidentally, I'm trying to think. I think Aki might have gotten a little scratched up when I sanded him, but I buffed most, if not all of that out. I think Cupcake got scratched up a little bit in the nose when I was trying to put his nose ring in, which isn't in now because I haven't wanted to deal with that recently. Yeah, otherwise I've been surprisingly careful with my dolls and most of them have escaped harm. Alright guys, that was the BJD Superhero Tag. I hope you enjoyed this video. When I do this video, I've left the blank questions in the description, plus a link to the original video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! My phone fell! I need a drink. I need a drink. I need a drink. If you want to do this, please do so. I've included the blank... I'm sorry, my cat. What are you doing?